Having a wonderful time or day. And today I'm gonna be making a video or a card review to be exact on the brand new Hagi card, right? The Hagi Future Stars card. And one thing that I want to bring attention to is that a lot of people don't know where to find him, right? Or at this point, most people should know where he's at, and just in case. This card is found within the SBC of Haji's Icon SBC. If you go to his, I believe it says father like son, so it's maybe like the third SBC or fourth one. I don't exactly remember, but if you look at the rewards for each one of the SBCs, you can look inside of the third or fourth one, I believe, one of those two for sure, that you will find yourself one of these bad boys inside of there. I believe actually it's an 83 rated squad, so there you have it. Now you know it's an 83 rated squad, and I mean this card looks pretty good, man, for an 83 squad. I mean, I'm pretty sure the reason why it's this cheap is not exactly a really good reason why he's in that price, right? But regardless, I mean, we're looking at a 4-star, 5-star weak foot player, 6 feet tall, high medium, and he has a average body type I see on a footman. So very interesting. Average body type has been very steady. I think it's like that. It's like that. It's like that thing that EA have to have all of us, excited about a card just because it has great stats, but because the body type is so shit, you know, you kind of just like are like, oh wow, like it's actually not that great, because of the way the body type works in this game. I honestly don't even know why body types exist. I think they shouldn't be a thing, to be honest. I'm not here to rant about it though. Like I said, it's just EA's, I guess. I don't guess. I know it's EA's way, of I guess monetizing more on the game, making cards more promoted than others, etc., etc. It's pretty common sense stuff. So, regardless, today we're looking at a pretty good static card too, as well with the stats. Excuse me, and the pace is really good. That's why I decided to slap an engine on him, because we're gonna be playing this card on one of many positions that I plan to use on him today, but mainly we're going to be focusing him on the cam position, and for that alone I'm going to be giving him the engine chemistry style, for which I think it's very interesting. The reason why, one reason is because dribbling doesn't seem to be that good, in my opinion. Seems a little bit underwhelming for a card that EA just released to be doing this to a card like this. I mean, obviously, like I said, it's an 83 rated squad, so there's nothing more I could expect. If anything, if it performs well, I'd be super surprised. But regardless, we're gonna go ahead and try him out. The engine gives his balance obviously a +10 to a 94, dribbling at a 97, composure at 85 looks pretty good. But we're not so sure yet, right? So we're gonna go ahead and test some game. Short passing and long passing, obviously both 194, 195, curve at 95. So we're gonna go ahead and try him, see maybe if his finesse shots are pretty good, even though he doesn't have the trait. Crossing at 86 and vision at 91. Yeah, 91. And the sprint speed and acceleration, 95 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. So we're gonna go ahead and test him in game. Ideally for me, I always use a 4-1-2-1-2 when it comes to testing cams. With all honesty, that's kind of like what I like to use to test my cams with. But regardless, I'm going to be testing him in more than one formation anyways, so it's nothing much to worry about. We don't have that much of a balanced squad going on here, so I will be having some sub-ins throughout the game, right? But we will be using him in both the 4-1-2-1-2 and the 4-2-3 to test out his capabilities in the cam position. Regardless, I'm going to go ahead and just do this. Feel very ratty doing this, but we're gonna go ahead and try this out. I'm gonna have sub-ins. I don't even know why I'm worried about that. So regardless, let's go ahead and jump to some games. And hope you guys like the review as well. You guys let me know, what you think, what cards should be good to test out. Really appreciate if you guys give me feedback of any sort. And I appreciate you guys if you stop by and watch the video for this long, Also, I would like for you to comment down below, like what uh what Future Stars cards you plan on seeing on this week on Friday, the last day of the promo. Guys, let me know what you think. I'm pretty sure EA. The good thing about this promo is that EA are gonna be releasing a pretty good amount of cards because now we have SBCs from last Friday to the next Friday after this one, because obviously the promo ends till then, if I'm not mistaken, because we also have the swaps which are going to be releasing on that Friday, either Friday or Thursday. I can't exactly remember. um yeah, but it's not that far from now. I mean, it's the end of the week. It does seem like long when you talk about it on a Monday, but if you kind of just don't think about it too much, you realize it's not that long from now. So regardless, we're gonna go ahead and go against Ronaldo and a George Best. George Best is actually very annoying to me, but I'm gonna go ahead and see how good his Hagi cards feels on the ball, right? So I believe this is him right off the bat. His sprint speed doesn't seem that well, but capability of switching his foot. Well balanced. So let's see right here. Let's see the run he makes. You haven't switched off yet. Right now he's in the striker position, so about now. Okay. On. Oh man. Gonna reach on time. Okay, I think it was convenient that we now change to any players we would like to sub in. And starting up, we'll be subbing him right here. Lucas Vasquez. I wouldn't want to take out Hagi. That's the one thing I don't want to do. Here, we're going to test out Almas. We're going to do it like that. Okay. And here we go. So he's not working with the best striker right now, but Benzema's high-low, it should be a good way to complement, the way this guy could perform in the cam position. So far, he doesn't seem to be very aggressive. He doesn't, do anything when it comes to recovering balls or anything. This is why I like using the 4-1-2-1-2, because it allows you to test out more of the versatility of your cam. Most cams have, most meta cams will have the capability of helping, you play from behind, behind the half of the pitch. They're just there, helping you out. Okay, looks like we get megged with our player right here. Okay. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Our center backs are just on their own little world right now. Regardless, nice recovery from him. Okay, let's see right here. So he has 90 long shots. So let's see. Okay, so he kind of chopped that one. It wasn't the best of angles. It was very tight for him to curve from that area. But the 95 curve, I mean, I was believing with the 90 long shots, he could have at least, make it really close to himself. But, I mean, it's very drastic the way that the average body type, differs from, like a lean body type or any sort of body type that's different from that. I mean, the only thing I would probably not mind having an average body type is like a fullback. That's the only position I wouldn't mind a player having that body type in, which is why I'm saying that it bothers me a little bit. But Benzema, that's not even where I wanted to pass, my friend.
La lleva George Best. Debe el equipo perdiendo la pelota.
Okay, here we go. Covers the ball right there. I don't even know what's going on. Like, I literally just tackled right there. And he shot instead. So sorry about that. I had to walk away for another second real quick. But yeah, it looks like this is not going to be an easy game. Or he kind of, like I said, the average body type just seems such a big issue. But we're trying to make it work.
Necesita compañía, lo presionan.
El conjunto visitante vio poco y casi nada la pelota. Y vaya que hicieron daño, ¿eh? Teniendo menos la pelota, han tenido la capacidad de hacer daño y de momento van ganando. No está nada contento el público, su equipo ha estado muy mal y encima el resultado es pésimo.
Esto de aplaudir, manito, el técnico local mandando a apurar al rival.
Yeah, his dribbling is very chopped. I think like maybe just bar rolls would be something that saves a card like this, because like I said, the skill moves on him aren't good because he has a 4-star, a weak foot. So that's the only thing that could save this guy's dribbling. It'd be that. I mean, he has a good center of gravity and strength. It's just like his pace is not the greatest. And as you can see, I mean, he has trouble like staying focused, I guess, when shooting where he should be. Alright, let's try now. Okay, there we go. The shooting animation actually wasn't even good right there. I don't even know how he didn't manage to like have the accuracy, I guess, to shoot right on that. I mean, obviously his accuracy is not good, but still, like the shooting animation is like way better on someone like Elmas, and Elmas doesn't even have like 80 nothing finishing. He has like 70 something, like 79, I believe. So like I said, I mean, him having like 86, 85 finishing, I expect him a little bit better when it comes to shooting. But like I said, it could be much to ask for that kind of player. And it also might have to do, once again, with the body type. A lot of BS from EA. Let's try a finesse shot from here. There we go. So his finishes are pretty good. I mean, the hard part is finding the angle with him, because his dribbling is very not like very inconsistent, to be honest with you. So, you know, I don't really know what could save this card to be a meta card, because like I said, his pace doesn't feel like in the very least any like faster with the engine, and his dribbling doesn't seem to be any better either with the engine, which is very confusing to me. But I mean, at the same time, it's not, because of the average body type. So I just think it's a bit drastic for a card to, you know, not work so well just because he has an average body type. I know the 6 foot height also might have to do with it, but like I said, the engine already gives him a pretty good amount of height, and I mean he has the same height almost as Mbappe, but I don't think it should be that drastic of a difference just because of body type. So it could be something else. I mean, maybe the aggression, something. It's not taking him part right here. So he can't manage to wrap himself around Conte, which is so weird because he has a high amount of pace. So either the Hunter is going to really help him out because his dribbling is just not working at all, or something's going on here. Like you see right there, he wasn't able to like pass or anything, which is very confusing. I just have no idea. Like his first touch is in the air. It's like completely messed up. That's very interesting.
Controla la pelota y sigue. Un respiro de alivio tras esta recuperación.
Oh boy. Yeah, I can't seem to make it work with him. I mean the 4-star skill moves are not super limited either, because even if he had a 3-star, 5-star, I mean, I feel like he does have a certain advantage with the 4-star skill moves, but like, I mean, it's so confusing to me. Okay, we're gonna have to give it another try with the long shots. Okay. We go again with the stupid game mechanics. So he did a good pass right there. We go again with EA's stupid mechanics, right? He has a good recovery right there. Turns around, gets a stupid Conte tackle for free, right? That's how this game works. I'll get a free slide tackle right there. There we go. Come on. Wait, what? How's that a corner if it came off of him? Okay, we won't question it. I have nothing to say anymore. Right now, confuses why PK is on the right, not on the right side. What I'm gonna do is I'm confused. I'm like trying to see like what possibly can make this card like just so more usable, because I know there's something that I'm not looking at here, and I haven't really looked at any of other reviews. That kind of what just helps me make a certain criteria with these cards. But like I said, I mean the engine on him just looks fine. Like I'm thinking like maybe a finisher or like something that just absolutely jack off his finishing and. Okay, so I'm looking at it right now, and I think his passing seems pretty fine, right? I mean, it doesn't seem to be anything special with the engine anyways, like, or like being like, you know, super buffed up. But if there's something that I kind of seem like that looks to me like it could help this guy's situation here, it could be the marksman chemistry still. Because I mean, I mean, I feel like that would be a lot better because I mean that way he gets more power on the shots, gets more. Obviously, the pace is not going to be jacked up, but I mean, if the pace doesn't even seem to be that upgraded, or it doesn't seem to be that fast, then I don't think there's any problem if I don't do it at all. But like I said, I mean that's such a weird thing to see with a car like this. I mean, see, once again, he just doesn't have that thing about him that I was thinking I was gonna see. It's just so weird. I mean, it's confusing to me. It's confusing to me. I think we're gonna give him a marksman. That's what we're gonna be doing now. How about a long shot like this? Okay. AI blocks. Gotta love him. Go ahead and try it one more time. Next game we're gonna try one more time with the marksman chemistry style, but like I said, I don't know what's actually going to help this card. I feel like the marksman is like gonna be the lifeline for this, because I don't know what will. Okay. Please give me that EA. Yep, didn't give it to me. So he gives good passes with his 5-star weak foot. I will give him that. It's just his movement is not that great. Yeah, you see, it's not actually that good. It's confusing to me. Fortunately, this guy moves his keeper. These guys just getting saved by like his AI. It's crazy the amount of AI help we get around here. When you have meta players. Okay, guys. All right. So enough ranting. I'm not gonna make any excuses for what happened there. Clearly our team is not balanced enough, and we don't have that many pacey players. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a marksman regardless, right? We're gonna ignore what happened. We're gonna give him a marksman, and we're gonna try him in the 4-2-3-1 as well. But the dribbling is just so like out of control, in my opinion. With the engine, it's just like I think it's like the 99 agility too. It's like he tries to make a turn like with the agility, but like it's like hard to describe, you know, from here, from this point of view that I'm at. We're looking at it. It's a very hard thing to describe to you, but I personally think the pace is not very well upgraded, unless I want to give him a hunter. But why would you give a card a hunter chemistry cell whenever they're not playing good, you know, in that position with their base dribbling, right? So we're gonna go ahead and get the marksman for him. I don't think the pace needs to be jacked off. Neither is the passing. The passing seems pretty fine. I don't think I need to do any L1 any switch lob passes, you know. The 4-2-3-1 is pretty basic and very meta at the same time, so as well as a 4-2-3-1. So we're gonna go ahead and you know, take care of business here and do the right thing, and obviously give him the marksman chemistry style. And now I will explain why I actually did it too as well. Another thing is a strength at 85 will probably allow him to rub off a lot of players and not get pushed off the ball like he did earlier, as well as his shooting. I mean, look at the finishing, you know. Like I said, I mean, his hack positioning doesn't seem to be anything if any importance to me, so I'm not gonna pay attention to that right now. But the marks and chemistry style, I feel like it's gonna help this card a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and jump to a game right now. I actually feel like I should try using him in the striker position because of him having a high medium. That could be maybe a little bit of a underdog for a striker. Maybe he is more of a striker than anything. I mean, his card in the game is center forward, so here we go. Alright, so I know that pace isn't going to be necessarily the greatest thing, but like I said, if he manages to do the right turns, right control, animations and stuff like that, then I don't think I really care for him to have more pace. I think this is more than enough. Excuse me for that. I will put Bergwijn as our striker now. And actually very confused as to who put in my CDM position. I will just do this for now. Please go out. There we go. Okay. Here goes nothing, right? So let's go ahead and try him out with the marksman. Okay. Okay, right here we go. I want to test out that strength real quick.
Que se mueve en el ataque, avanza, quiere hacer daño. Luxo.
Okay, Hagi pass to his kid now. Oh, that was actually more accurate now. Okay, so he has the accuracy, he just doesn't have, he still lacks some sort of, I don't know, like that shooting animation, I guess, because the power was there. It was just the shooting animation was not the greatest. Okay, we're gonna have a EA glitch here, I guess. Got nervous with Zakaria, as he should be. Yeah, offside. I don't know what he was thinking there. Okay, here we go. There's a dribbling out like no. Okay, so yeah, he has more capability of walking around these players like this. It's a bad touch for me right there. Zakaria. Go, nice tackle from PK. Here we go, Hagi. See the pass right here. Okay, now the run. Come on, give me the run. Here we go, run. About now. Okay, so he still has the strength there. I noticed the strength. Yeah, the strength is pretty good, man. For not having the pace, I feel like the strength is another reason why it's okay to use him with the marksman. But I do like more of his movement now, and the dribbling. I like it a little bit more better now. Okay, let's try this. So good passer here. Let's see. Let's see, go for a run. Okay, so he stays on the middle like an original Cam would, right? How about now? Oh boy, more power. More power would have been good. He did a good shot animation right there. Okay, how about now? Okay, that he moved his goalkeeper a little bit more to the side. Maybe a shot across the net would have been a better option right there. Okay. Sakaria not giving a good. Okay, let's see now. Look on switch. Oh, Fakir gets an end of that. Why am I not surprised? How about now? Oh, Jesus Christ. He didn't do the turn. It was just like the way that the defender was positioned didn't allow him to get the angle. Okay, how about now? Oh, Jesus. That was a lot of power right there. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Didn't turn on time, but it was because Vasquez right there. Nice interception from Destino. Okay, where's Hagi? Good tackle. Oh boy, I didn't mean to pause, but I was going to see what if I want to put Fellaini in this team. Very interesting. My strikers have an issue with I guess playing with the way Hagi is, because the way Hagi is like when he notices that your team is already starting to push, he stays in his position. He doesn't want to make a forward one to have to help you, have like a more forward advantage. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Like it's like there are some cams like Fekir here that see a finesse shot right here. Okay, not enough power, and kind of just didn't time it in time. But yeah, there are cams like I'm saying, like Fekir, our favorite cam, right? Most ideal cam in the game. That they have a forward position that they grasp on, and then they hold that position, and they're able to hold the ball with them, because of like the way Fekir is. Fekir has a stocky body type, and he has good dribbling stats. So when he holds the ball, it gives a chance to your players or your strikers or any player, a matter of fact that you have with any instruction or capability of helping you attack, get forward while they're able to, hold the ball, whatever dribbles you do. But Hagi doesn't do that. Hagi just kind of just like stays in the middle, and he doesn't want to go forward. That's what I'm trying to say. You see, he goes back down in the middle right there. So he's more like a medium, if that makes any sense. How about now? Oh my god, I was so chopped. Should have been a pen. Oh, that's offside. Okay. Good tackle. See if we can turn right there with. Don't know what Fekir is doing right there, but I do see Hagi, and he scores a finesse. Hey, that one kind of impressed me, cause he actually did pick that one up a little bit, and he like put it side netting. So that was actually very cool to see. Like I said, some players you need to try a little harder to be able to score a finesse shot with, and with players like him, um, like it's kind of similar to that. You know, it's not that easy to just score and just score finesse shots like if it was a Messi. Messi with a left shot, and obviously with the great shooting stat that he has, he will obviously always score those. We go again, Hagi. Okay, so we're gonna have to hold the ball here. Oh, we couldn't recover right here. Opponent gets a free goal, as he should. Okay.
Pónganse de pie que la tiene Cruyff. Lucas Vázquez.
Okay, here we go.
Ahí tiene con quién apoyarse.
Damn. He picked that one up very nicely. Like I said, it's like more power that I gave him, but the marksman gives him that capability of getting to those angles. Like I said, he doesn't need the pace. Like for this card, obviously the pace would be like obviously very good. If I could give him, he would have like 90 pace. This card would be like a really good card in the meta. Because considering his 5-star weak foot capabilities, and obviously the marksman giving him that strength that I feel like he actually needs now to be in that cam position. With considering his height too, and his balance not being so high, I really enjoy him with the marksman. If I'm being completely honest, I think that's like the ideal position that you should try him in with the marksman and the cam position. Okay, good strike. I figured I was gonna do that. Alright, let's see now. See, there we go again. He has that strength, like I said. It's very noticeable the amount of strength he gets with this card, with the marksman chemistry style. He does this thing where he like pushes into the player, like he's a center mid or some sort. Here we go. Okay, fortunately, that's where the pace would be kind of more ideal, like I said. But his control right there with the dribbling is very good. Okay, an outside tackle. Very nice tackle from Braun. How about there? No. Once again, the pace not being there. Right here. Okay. There we go. There we have it. He doesn't have good shooting when it comes to like, getting those little drilled shots around the keeper. Those are very important shots to have. Those are the kind of shots that like Benzema can make. Considering they're the same height, right? Okay. It's a good pass from Bergwijn. How about now? Oh, Jesus Christ. He got lucky with that one. Just helps the players tackle too much. I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. Because last FIFA, it was a little bit of a thing with certain cards, but not all of them could do that. It's just this year is not that convenient. Here we go again with the strength. I like the way he fights with the strength, man. It's very, very nice. And the dribbling, like I said, it's very noticeably better with the marksman, and it's primarily because of the strength that he hits, the strength boost. Nice tackle from Shaw. Shaw is a very good left back, by the way. If you did not complete him, I feel bad for you. He's actually a very good left back. For being the free aspect, I think he's probably the one of the best fullbacks of the game released, as you know, a objective card. You know. Regardless, here we go again. So the pace not being there, once again, taking note of that. Biggest flaw of this card, not being able to give him that much pace, but primarily because of his dribbling. There we go again. That's very confusing to see that nobody runs for that. Justinho with the pass to Fekir. Okay, here we go, Fekir. Not a good pass from Fekir. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna tie this one because there is not much I can do right now. Looks like our forward line is a little bit tired, but we're gonna go ahead and keep trying. Hagi giving a good pass. Fortunately, the GameCube's giving our opponent the ball back, but Sakai doesn't give a shit. And no shot, not a good one. Once again, the pace not being there, very unfortunate. But it's the way the game in the middle works. Kind of unfortunate. I do very much enjoy. Damn, he should have scored that. To be honest, that's actually such a lucky thing for him not to score that. Yeah, I mean, there was nothing else I could do. A tie would have been fine for me. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and review him as now with the chemistry style that I changed on him. How I feel about him is that he is the aspect of the card. I guess like the stats that were given to this card with the average body type wasn't the greatest thing for EA to do. I think EA should have focused more on his dribbling than his pace. If it would have given him an 80 pace, dude, I wouldn't have minded. I would have not minded just giving him a hunter at all, or you know, like even if he didn't have the strength, because like I said, that the dribbling wasn't that bad with him, but like. If I think about it now, the I guess the possibility of this card getting a higher upgrade means that like this card could be like very good in the meta, because I mean his pace not being that high, but still him able to use that 85 strength, like not even 90 strength, 85 strength to push off a Varane, like almost every player that was in his way. And these are Premier League players. These players in the game are naturally more physically oriented in the game. That's just how it is. EA has formatted this game. But like even with those players, he was able to wrap himself around these players, you know, push himself in front of them, you know, but brush him off and like, you know, have a good performing game. This is what he did last game. So, and of course we saw the long shots. The long shots were insane. I mean, there was nothing more I could say about the card. I mean, the card was phenomenal. I really enjoyed him with the marksman chemistry style, excuse me. And I think you guys should really give him a try. I mean, he's not much. He's 83 rated. The links are obviously not the greatest, but the possibility of the card, you know, the possibility this card has as, you know, a very good card in the meta is very high. You know, I think the pace is very lackluster. Because the other stats, I wouldn't have minded. Like, I definitely wouldn't have minded the 84 balance, 85 composure, and all this other shit that he has. And 75 strength. Because, like I said, I can boost it with the marksman. And all the EA would have had to do is giving me, like, a 92 overall pace. And I would have been perfectly fine with it. But regardless, guys, this card is very good. Not just because of the price or any of that or the links, because of the capabilities he had with the 5-star weak foot, and obviously him having the 4-star skill moves, the 6 feet the 6 foot height too. I think is another good thing this card has. Well, what I'm trying to say is what it differentiates this card from like a Fekir. This Fekir doesn't have that much height compared to, him. And obviously, this guy has the actual 5-star weak foot, and Fekir doesn't. And Fekir has the finesse shot, but this guy doesn't have any of the shot traits that he does. So, like I said, the aspect of this card is very unique. It is very unique. I think it's also very cool. Because thinking about it, EA could at any point give this card another inform, and that card will be very good. So you guys take that in mind. If you're thinking about doing this card, don't think about it. He's actually really good. Obviously, it's hard to link him in your team unless you have Hagi SBC done, or if you packed him in your SBC. Sorry if it took this long. But I really appreciate it if you stopped by and took us long to watch the videos of them now. But yeah, overall, I appreciate it.